What's going on, Trader Gang? Good morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Back at it again with another live trading session for you guys. This is day 8 on the $200 account. So market's going to open in about 9 minutes. I'm actually currently in a trade right now. So I'll share my screen with you guys. So we're in a little bit of a drawdown right now because what you see here, I did get in, but I got out, so I ended up getting in more like up here. So, and then I do have I don't have a mental stop loss, so, but I'm still putting my stop loss here. So just in case it does reverse, we'll just get stopped out here. So we're risking, I think, 337 to make a profit of 900. So that is the goal. So let's see what happens when the market opens. See if it pushes price up. Because as of right now, the dollar is kind of consolidated. So we're trying to see if it's going to push down or if it's going to push up. I mean, we need price to push up. I mean, what gave me confirmation to take this buy in the first place was, of course, this tweezer bottom right here. And we did break above this candle right here, these 3 candles. So that kind of gave me confirmation, but we'll see, because we can end up creating a bearish wick here, or a bullish wick, and it can continue to go down. So because we are completely bearish right now. So we got to see if this previous weekly low is going to be enough strong demand to be able to keep going up. So we will see. So I hope everybody had a great day yesterday. The weather was beautiful here in Vegas. So our profit target is actually a little bit higher. It's right here. Yeah, so it's right here. So it'll be like a nice 1 to 3 risk reward. So I'll put where my entry is now. So we're at 40.65.11. That's where I got in at. Yeah, so we're right here. We're in like $30 in drawdown right now. We got to see if the price is gonna, the dollar is gonna pull down, so it'll push push gold up. But I just feel this is a strong enough demand for us to continue to keep pushing up. So, but if not, yeah, we'll take a loss. Actually, it'll be 403. So we're we're projecting a loss of 403 to make 1100. So that's the goal. So we'll see what happens. think we can do it. I think price wants to push back up, at least up to that level at 42.05. And then if it might want to continue to reverse down after that, but I think we got a good shot. So but we made our trade. That's it. We're leaving it as it is, and whatever the outcome is, it is. So that's for you guys here on my chart, on my liquid charts. The dollar is trying to push down. So if you see over here, the dollar is trying to push down, which is going to push gold up. So that's what we're banking on. So like when market opens, we should have a nice push to the upside. So we got a minute, 38 seconds. But the cool thing is we got the account to $1,100 last night. Yeah, we took this trade. We took this trade right here. Nice, nice little sell, and it was like perfect. So we took this right here for a nice 1 to 2, and made $300 in like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So that was a really good trade. We got it right at the bottom, and then I closed 50% right here, and then price did push to like right here, and then I got out. So we got out in profit. We got to see here if price is going to continue to push up. That's what we're looking. We'll find out here in like 20 seconds. So price is pulling back a little bit right now, which I think it's going to push right back up. So if it does correlate, because the dollar is dropping right now, so we'll see right here. So price should push up. The dollar is dropping. It's a little delayed, but the dollar should push up nice. I mean, the gold should push up nice. I think we can definitely figure out what is high. high and the lows right here. So I'm projecting a little bit higher, but we'll definitely take. I mean, when we get to this level right here, I'll definitely take 50% off. Just let the rest run. You'll see if price dollar's going to keep dropping, so that'll push the dollar up. The dollar's been super bullish, which is the reason why the gold has been dropping. I'll be right back, guys. To grab some coffee. All right, so the dollar is dropping, so it should push gold up. Again, I just want to update you guys. We are in a gold buy. I'll just show you guys. So we're currently in a gold buy. Right now, we're trying to target above London high. So kind of gave you that confirmation was, of course, this tweezer bottom right here. But not only that, as I'm looking at my liquid charts here, I'm looking at the DXY, which is the US dollar, which the US dollar is pushing down, which is going to push gold up. So that's what we're trying to shoot for because I believe that price is going to respect this demand zone right here with this tweezer bottom is. And we're going to kind of retrace back up to the upside, at least to this level at 41.61, at least to this level, and then it might pull back. So we're going to take 50% right there. we're gonna take 50% profit right there and just let the rest run. So we'll see how it plays out. We're already 35, yeah, $35 in profit. So we'll see how it goes. Had to do my little post, guys. So there you go. Price is pushing up. Beautiful. So I just have a mental stop loss, guys. So I don't have an actual stop loss. So because I can put my stop right here. That'll be a 1 to 4. I could even put it right underneath here if it respects that level. That'll be a nice 1 to 6. So we'll see how price respects. We're getting a nice push to the upside. Beautiful. Nice. Yeah, the dollar is dropping right now. I'll show you guys here on the liquid charts again. So you see here, the dollar is dropping, which is going to push gold up. So that's beautiful. That's what we want to see. I want the dollar to continue to drop, which is going to push gold up. So if the dollar pushes to this level right here, it's almost like a reverse. So if the dollar can push all the way down to here, that'll probably push it to like here for gold. That'll probably push it to right here for gold. So I'd say once we get to like about here, probably, I'd say like right here, we'll take 50% off. Just let the rest run to our TP. So you can see we're already at $129, $150. So I'd say when price gets to about right here, we'll take 50%. Just got to get there first. Coffee is life, guys. I love coffee. So with this trade, we just have to hold strong because if the dollar does pull back, we just have to be mindful of that. But we gotta stay in it. I feel that with the candles that were created, I think we've already created bullish movement. So I highly don't think that it's going to kind of create a rejection wick and continue to the downside. I think we can break above. I think once we break above, right here, we should be good. Once we break above this previous demand zone right here, we should be pretty good. Even if we do get a small pullback, I think it'll continue to go up. So we just got to be patient. Let the play out. So we were up 150. We're pushing down to $40. So but this is just a pullback. So again, let the trade play out. So because we're on the 30 minutes, so if we have a little pullback, that just means that, of course, on the lower time frame, we're having a little pullback right here. So we're going to have a pull up, a little bit of pullback, and then pull back up. So this is like on the 5-minute time frame. So we just got to continue to make higher highs and higher lows. So I mean, that's what we did on the lower time frame here. So we can see we pushed up, pushed down, push back up, we push down, we should push back up to here, probably a little bit of pullback here, and then up here. So that's what should happen. But we're just watching. So I've noticed going from being a scalper to now kind of like an intraday trader, you stay in the trades a lot longer. So like this trade for it to play out might take the next 3 hours, maybe even 4 hours, but you just got to let it play out. So it's just crazy. We were $150 in profit. Now we were just negative. Now we're $10 in profit. It's just crazy how price fluctuates. So price is starting to push back up a little bit. So you guys can't see on the liquid charts, but the dollar is, kind of pushing up and down, up and down. So of course there's buyers and sellers kind of fighting. So people are trying to push the dollar down. So, but gold, I have a firm belief it should continue to go up. The dollar is going to drop because it's trying to regain. Gold is trying to regain control. Like people are trying to buy back into gold. So I read up a lot of why gold has been tanking and dropping is because people have been taking their profits. So of course they've been capitalizing on, of course, the bullish movement. So of course when people take their profits, it drops that instrument. So it drops that asset. So gold ended up tanking. So, but we should be able to find some type of balance now. So also Friday we have CPI. So I think CPI is going to be negative for the dollar, and it's going to push gold back up, in my opinion. So come Friday, we might see, I don't know necessarily a new all-time high, but it's going to definitely try to retest an all-time high. So we got about a minute and 35 seconds for the first candle to close. The first 30-minute candle to close, and we'll see what 7 a.m. does. 7 a.m. should push price up. We'll see here in about 25 seconds. Gold should push up. So we got 4 seconds. So gold should have a nice push up. Yeah, the dollar's dropping, so it should push gold back up. So we could get a little rejection right here, and gold should be pushing up because the dollar is dropping. So gold should be pushing up here in a couple minutes. So this is just a little bit of a pullback on, of course, the lower time frame. So the dollar is pulling back a little bit, so which is causing a little bit of pullback on gold. So, but the way market structure looks on the dollar, it should continue to push down, which will push gold back up. So we're having sort of a heavy pullback because again the dollar is pulling back. But we'll see again if market structure shows true, the dollar should continue to drop, and gold will continue to push up. So I'm gonna keep this stream going until 8 o'clock, so 8 a.m. and then I'll close the stream. And then if you want to see how the trade fully played out, just go to my Instagram, Nikki_Pips, and you can see how the trade fully played out. We can see, guys, prices making a rejection right here off of this previous um, demand zone. So, or this was actually a previous supply zone, now turned demand. So we're getting a rejection off of it, which should push price back up. So looks like we got some movement in the market, which is weird. The dollar is pushing down. Which is really weird. So the dollar is going down. Gold should pop up. So I originally had my original stop loss all the way down here. So I just happened to put it here because we were all the way up here. So we'll see if it respects it. And we should get a rejection here if price wants to push back up because the dollar is pushing down, which should push the dollar up. So it's kind of weird how gold is pushing down because it's going against the dollar. So for gold, it just looks like a lot of sellers um, trying to come into the market, trying to push price further down. So, but I think the buyers have more control, in my opinion. So we should have a bearish rejection because the dollar is pushing further down. So we could create another kind of double bottom right here and continue to push up. It should be a hard rejection. Continue to the upside. Yeah, because right now it's like battle of the bears, bulls and bears. So granted, like I said, market structure wise, I mean we are bearish, obviously, but we need to see if price is going to respect this demand zone. Like I'm just going off of the dollar. So the dollar is pushing down, which again should push gold up. So we'll see how this 30-minute candle closes. So we got about 2 minutes before the 30-minute candle closes. So we should close bullish. Because like I said, the dollar is dropping. tell you guys how this so on my liquid trades, so you guys can see here on the dollar, price is pushing down, which should push gold up. So 'cause we're super bearish on the dollar, which again should push gold up. We should have a bearish candle, a bullish candle here in about 5 seconds. So like I said, price should be respected because we did make a higher high. Now we're making a higher low. And we should be able to make another higher high. So now we can see the dollar is trying to push up a little bit, which granted is going to push gold down a bit. So again, we'll see if price respects that demand. So the parts, if we look on the higher time frame, not higher time frame, but just market structure. Of course, we did pull down, we pulled up, we pulled down, pulled up, pulled down, pulled back up, pulled down. So yeah, market structure wise, we should be bearish, but it just comes down to if we can respect this demand zone. So if price wants to keep pushing down, then that's what it's going to do. So price is going to be respected. Like I said, I'm just using added influence with the dollar because the dollar has been dropping. So on the dollar, this could be just a really minor pullback, and then it's going to continue to drop, which will push gold back up. If the sellers are controlling the market, then of course it's going to continue to push down, and not much we can do. So if we do get stopped out, we'll take a loss of 400. So we'll just take that one trade. That's it. And we'll come back tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what price does. See if we don't get a pull up. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Do you think price will respect it? Or maybe we're gonna continue to push down? So dollars trying to push back up. So it's again trying to push gold both down. So the buyers tried to come in, price just kind of rejected, and the sellers are trying to step in and push prices further down. So yeah, we just gotta let the trade play out. See if it's going to respect the demand zone. Like I said. It looks like sellers are definitely in control. Yeah, I'm gonna close the trade here just to cut our loss. So we took a loss of 307, I believe. So I mean, we're still up on for the week with this loss. So we're at 832. So I'm gonna chalk it up as out here. So we got stopped out. So price is gonna want to push it down. So um, yeah, we can capitalize on that. So if we know what price is going to want to do, the sellers are coming in the market. So we'll follow the trend, obviously. Stop loss right here. Let's see if we can't target like at least one to two. So we try to target at least this level right here. So we'll try to target this level right here. So we've got it at 40. Sellers are in the market. It's definitely going to push price down. So I think we can definitely break London low right here. Let's see. Yeah, so if we do come down to here, we'll make about 445. We'll just see how far our price wants to push down. And then as far as our stop loss, of course, we have it right above that previous high. So if we do take a loss there, it'd be a loss of 260. So, but we're following market structure now. Like we're following the trend. We were kind of going against the trend as a whole. So we should make our loss back. Plus so we did tap into that demand zone that I mentioned, but because the trend and of course everything is definitely bearish, we should be able to break through it. We definitely break through this previous weekly that so we'll go below 4,000. If the sellers are in control, it's going to push down hard. All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. All right, so we're just waiting for price to break this demand zone. We should definitely push down heavy. So if we follow market structure, it should break the demand zone. Like I said. So it's kind of testing it right now. But there should be enough sellers that come into the market to push past it. So the dollar is kind of stalled a little bit. I mean, it's still pushing up a little bit. So we're just waiting for that push. We'll see what happens at 8 o'clock. So the dollar is pushing down now. So I don't know if that's going to create a pullback on gold. So we just broke. Yeah, we just broke that demand zone. So we just broke London low. So it's so weird. The dollar is pushing down and gold is pushing down. So So we're up $111. So we took a loss of 307 on the first trade. Let me confirm. Yeah, 307.20. So we'll see if we can't make that back up. So this price, price could pull all the way down here or even further. So the next demand zone would be right here at 39.27. So if we get a really big push, we can definitely get down there. It's just so weird. Like gold is pushing down, but the dollar is pushing down with it. But if we do hit 39.70, I'll definitely take 50% off there because that'll put us at a 447 in profit. And then I'll let the rest run. I'll take 75% actually, since we're risking 0.08 lot size. So crazy, you guys see that, right? Like on my liquid charts, like gold is, or the dollar is pushing down, but so is gold. So we'll see if we see a pullback here in about a minute. We have a minute till the 30-minute candle closes again. All right, 5 seconds. Candle closes. It's got to close bearish. So, 'cause we're still technically at that demand zone. We got to see if price is going to reject it. So it looks like price is trying to push up. So the dollar is kind of stuck right now. It's wanting to push further down. So I don't know if that's going to push the gold up. So this might just be a minor pullback. So because market structure wise, we pulled down, pulled up, pulled down, pulled up, pulled down. So we may pull up, maybe back up here. Hopefully not, but have like a little pullback and continue down. So if the market wants to follow market structure, so we'll see. Because again, we have this previous weekly low right here, so we got to see if price is going to either respect it or reject it. So because we did take out London low, so that was pretty much liquidity. Because we did come up here, we came down, took out liquidity. So if it does that, price could go right back up. So, but we'll see. And gold is, the dollar is still pushing down. I don't know if that's going to push gold back up. Normally it would. So hopefully this is just a pullback and not a respect of the demand zone. So if we end up getting stopped out here, we'll take a loss of 500. So all this is just a pullback and prices and trying to respect that demand zone. All right, guys. Price might end up pushing back up, where it's kind of creating a consolidation in a way there's not really a lot of volume in the market. I think price might possibly respect this demand zone here. We might end up pushing up to like right here, and then maybe another pullback, and then maybe end up going back up. But if you guys want to follow or find out how my trade ended up for the day, you can go to my Instagram, Nikki_tips. Like I said, I'm gonna end the stream here. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for popping on. Trading with me live. We took one L already, so we may take two L's to end the day, but we'll come back tomorrow. So we'll see how this trade plays out. So again, if you want to see how that plays out, just go to Instagram, Nikki Tips. It'll also be in the